I hope you're ready for an ass whooping, Mrs. Peters.
I am. What about you?
No, but we're going to do it anyways.
Yeah, so I'm excited. It's another open workout.
Yeah, 21.3. So this would be 2021's workout, third workout and fourth workout of the CrossFit Open. Again, as Martha said the other day, we're following the Mayhem programming. So
yeah,
this
CrossFit Mayhem, we follow it, but we also pay for that subscription.
Excuse me.
This one, it's a 15-minute time cap for the first part of the workout. We're going to be doing front squats, toes to bar, and thrusters. We're going to rest a minute, and then we're going to do more front squats. We're going to do pull-ups and then thrusters. Yep. I'm going to do a modified version of the pull-ups.
With the ring rows.
With the ring rows, and we can show you what that looks like later. And then we'll rest a minute, and then we do like 10, 20, 10 front squats, a burpee, then a pull-up, because we don't have bar muscle-ups, and I don't think you have enough room in here to do one.
I'd pull my head through the ceiling if I try to do one right now.
So the modification for that is a burpee and a pull-up. You do a burpee and then a pull-up.
Yeah, and then, you're getting punished.
And then thrusters. So you have a 15-minute time cap. At 15 minutes, wherever you're at, you stop. Then you move on to the next portion of the workout, which is 21.4. This one, you have 7 minutes to do one deadlift, one clean, one hang clean, and one jerk. And this is with the same weight, which is kind of challenging because some of these movements, like my deadlifts, are heavier than my jerk.
Right. And the only, like if we were doing this for the sake of the open, the only credit you get is your max weight. Mm-hmm. So how much you can do that entire lifting complex with one weight.
Yeah.
And so really your jerk weight determines your overall complex. So,
yeah.
And when we're going to walk you through all the movements we're doing, you guys asked us to show you the movements. So we will, and just know we are not instructors. You learn how to do this on your own.
We're just showing you what we're doing, what's working for us, what has worked for us before in the past. We're taking you through this journey along with us.
Right.
So, and we are going to change up the music. We've had that feedback too. I was just looking at the YouTube free music and I found one that kind of vibed in the moment. But
she was angry.
I was angry. I'm like, let's get to it. But you know, it's a couple weeks in. Let's change up the music. Let's have some fun. And we're going to warm up. Speaking of warm up, it's like 60 degrees. Oh, one other thing I'm excited for. Before the workout begins, I'm really excited because we were running out of something that was very important that fuels us, fuels our workouts and our soul.
She's hopped up on pre-workout, y'all, if you wonder.
Our Avocare. Avocrack. So this is important.
And, whoa. Not sponsored.
Not sponsors. We buy all this. We have since 2016. We do have a link, so if you want to, you can buy it. So arginine. We've showed that before. And then Mass Impact. That's our creatine.
Amino acids and
Spark. That gives us energy, a lot of B vitamins, and you don't get that crash. You don't get that tingling. That's kind of what
C4 gave us that.
And some other ones that we've tried, it, like our ears would tingle, our mouth would tingle. We're like, this can't be good. So we found something that works for us. And most importantly, nighttime recovery. So these are vitamins we take at night. And they gave us a little free sleep gummies. Never tried that before, so.
Every good drug dealer is trying to give you a free sample.
Right?
All right, y'all. So one thing I do want to say is pre-workout is not required. None of these supplements are required. This is 100% up to you and what you decide you want for your best interest.
Yeah.
For us, I was always low on creatine, so we have a creatine, and an arginine gives us a bunch of different vitamins and stuff. We like taking Avocare versus other brands because it is safe, meaning that it is actually tested and it's athlete safe. So like if you were an Olympian or a baseball player or football player, you can legally take this stuff and you don't have to worry about it. Hey, am I getting the juice?
So, and their headquarters is in Texas. Yeah. So it's, USA. And we know that one of the athletes from CrossFit, Rich Froning, he uses Avocare.
Well, so he used to. I don't know anymore.
Or when we started taking it, he was using that as well. So we do know it's safe. So like the athletes that are pro athletes, that are the elite,
drug tested.
They get drug tested. They can have this and it's safe.
Right. One of the questions I'm sure is going to come up with our diabetes or my diabetes is how does this work with it? My blood work prior to, during, and after has not been negatively impacted at all. The good thing about it is we do have a true life sample. Yeah. We started taking all the Avocare supplements when I was we were both at our heaviest and I was a diabetic. I took it all the way through losing the weight, getting skinny, staying off all meds for 10 years, and we had no adverse effects as far as our blood work, because truly that's the result that you got to look for. How does it impact your body? We know this works well to fuel our muscles and recover without injuring ourselves. So,
and this is stuff that we share with both of our doctors separately, of course, because they always want to know, what are you taking, what supplements, and what are you doing?
I'm on the juice, doc!
We call it Avacrack.
I'm cracked out. Well, we're both hopped up on pre-workout, so let's get to it.
All right. As requested, we're going to walk through some of the movements that we're doing in today's workout. So front squat.
Right, front squat. So all we're doing is getting the bar up off the ground, going into a front rack, which is holding the bar, and then we'll be just going down a parallel. So down the parallel and then up. That's a front squat.
Okay, show us one more time. All right, good job. And then you'll have weight on yours, and it'll go from like mid-shin for you.
Right, yeah, it does. And then toes to bar, I'm going to be doing a modified version of toes to bar. I'll show you. So I'm going to do hanging knee raises, which is here, and then going up to here. That's a knee raise. A toe to bar is actually coming back, swinging, and taking your toes literally to the bar.
Yeah, we're going to scale some of these movements just so we're getting back into it, and it's only been a couple weeks, so we don't want to hurt ourselves, but we want to be able to work out.
Right, and so a thruster, we pick this up off the ground and then come here, go down, up, down, up. So the cycling of it is what a thruster is. Very similar movement to a toes to bar, front squat.
So it's a front squat, and then you go ahead and do
But you don't have to stand all the way up.
Yeah. A front squat, you don't. You stand it up, but you don't put the barbell over your head. That would be a thruster.
Yeah, and then a burpee pull-up, that's later in the workout. A burpee is just basically dropping yourself down to the ground, coming up, going to a pull-up. What I did was a kipping pull-up. I used my legs to help on the pull-up.
Yes. Okay, and for me, so the front squat, so my back's still a little fried. It's a little tender from when I fell last week. So I'm going to use the rack and do my front squat that way, just like Chris showed. And then toes to bar for the first movement. I'm actually, if you want to come over here, another scaled movement just for space, and that way we're not on top of each other. I'm going to do an ab mat sit up, so the big part goes into the back, all the way back, and then extend past your feet. So toes to bar, it's the same kind of movement, but I'm just doing mine from the ground just to save time and space. It's another scaled movement. And then for me, for pull-ups, because I don't have pull-ups, we have these rings. So it's a ring row. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my feet down, extend out. I'm not dropping, so I'm holding it like kind of like a plank, and then pulling myself up and back down.
And the further you move your feet forward, the harder that gets.
The harder it gets. But if you notice, my body stays straight, so I'm not bottoming out. And that's about it.
That's all there is to this. This workout is not complex, but it's a full-on sprint.
Yes.
So let's get to it.
All right, we're gonna put our music on. You're gonna listen to something else because we don't have the rights to clean radio. We're gonna jam. Okay, workout's done. I scaled a little more than I wanted to, but my left wrist was a little bitchy. What I used instead was a pull-up bar. So instead of a PVC pipe.
The pink pull-up bar right there, so that's the black version of it.
Yeah, this is what came factory. We ordered the pink one separate. But the reason why is because it's the same as like the barbell, and I wanted that same feeling. Yeah, working through the movements. I'm still getting a great workout in. And the second portion, I didn't go as heavy as I want. I got 10 and then 2 fives, another 10, so 35, 75 pounds for all 4 of those movements. Working through the bitchies in my wrist, so I can deadlift way more, which is my favorite movement. And what about you, Chris?
I ended up scaling a lot more too. The pull-ups were going to take me forever. I wasn't going to get through it, so I ended up using the ring rows after the first few pull-ups. Did the burpee pull-ups instead of the muscle-ups. I don't have muscle-ups anymore. I used to could, but not so much. My weights, I pulled a 5 off of here, so I've got 15, 15, 10, 10, so that's a 50. I had 55 pounds on each side, so that's 110, and the barbell's 45. So I did 155 for my 4 movements. 155 pounds for a split jerk is nowhere near what I used to be able to do, but hey, you know what? It's what I could do today without killing myself or hurting myself. So,
and you still gave 100%, right?
100% is absolutely the case. My heart rate went up to 168, so
yeah.
I got at it today. Although these aren't actually like the longest workouts. I think the whole workout was like 22 minutes.
Yeah.
But this is straight sprint. So this is where that high intensity comes in on the interval training.
Yeah. The third portion, because I knew Chris would be a little faster than me, the burpee pull-up kind of slowed him down a little. So what I did, instead of just standing around, I went ahead and did like 12 burpees until he was done. And then I did my 12 pull-up or ring rows. And then I did burpee pull-up from there. So while we're waiting, this is what we do when we share a gym. We don't have the full CrossFit gym where it has like a spot for everyone. We make it work. So
if we own the house and we were staying here long term,
yeah,
I would buy another. I don't know if I would buy a portable rack like this, but I would definitely buy the ones that go up against the wall that fold flat and put 2 of them in here so we each had one.
Yeah.
So long term, once we get our forever home, we will definitely do that.
And we'll get one of those pull-up bars that mount into the wall in addition. So. Yeah. And we're looking at changing out the rack. You know what we should do in a future video? Do you guys want a garage gym tour? And we'll show you like what we use, what we have, and how to use it. Or at least how we use it.
I say thumbs up.
All right, cool. We're going to get the rest of the equipment put away and shower and eat dinner.
What's the most important thing?
Thank you guys so much for watching.
I was going to say enjoy every moment, but you know, whatever.
No, thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know what you want to see. Give us some comments, some feedback, input. You know, this channel's newer for us, for our fitness and health journey. So we appreciate the comments that you've left so far, the support and love. We appreciate you guys. And enjoy every moment. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, all that good stuff. You heard that already. And embrace the suck.